morning, church. It's great to be sharing today's devotion with you.
Hi everyone, hope everyone is happy and healthy at home.
Today's devotion is from John 8:31 to 32.
To the Jews who had believed him, Jesus said, "If you hold to my teaching, you are really my disciples. Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free."
The promise here is the truth will set you free. Let's start with the word free. Free from what, you may ask? So when Jesus is talking about free, in verse 34 he says, "Everyone who sins is a slave to sin." So in other words, Jesus wants us to be free from sin.
I love the word free in these verses. Freedom is precious to all of us, and we deeply desire it. Freedom to choose, freedom to express ourselves, freedom to make our decisions, freedom from our past, and the list really goes on. I remember as a teenager, I wanted to be guilt and shame free. I wish there was some way I could erase all my bad decisions and start all over again. This is exactly what Jesus is offering to us today. He promised us when we believe in Him and hold on to His words, we are set free from the guilt of sin and we truly enjoy freedom. With Jesus, it's like starting all over again every single day.
The next word is truth. What is truth? Let's look at verse 36. Jesus says, "If the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed." So if we exchange the words, the Son sets you free, the truth will set you free. What we can tell is that the truth and the Son are one and the same thing. In other words, the truth and Jesus are one and the same thing. So Jesus is saying that He is the only one who can set us free from sin. The third word, know, then you will know the truth. So to illustrate this, I'd like to give a piece of orange to Rem and have her taste it and tell us what does it taste like. Is it tasty?
Pretty sweet, actually.
All right. So she tasted it and she's told me that it's sweet. Now for me, that's just information, but for her, it's an experience. And that's the kind of know that Jesus is talking about here. Not just knowing about Him, but really having an intimate relationship with Him. And the last word that I'd like to focus on is hold to. And this is the key to unlocking this whole promise. Jesus said, if you hold to my teaching, then you will know, really know, the truth. That is Jesus Himself. And the truth will set you free from sin.
We have a few questions that we would like to ask that we can all answer. Are there sins that we are enslaved to today that we long to be free from? Have we started our Christian life free from sin and now gone back to being enslaved to some of the things we were addicted to? Do we still hold to Jesus' teachings in our lives, or do we feel like Jesus' teachings won't work in our lives anymore? Do we experience Jesus on a daily basis and have an intimate relationship with Him, or have we become like the Jews who had just believed in Him? During this time of COVID, we're all waiting and longing to just step out of our home, go to our favorite eat out maybe, or just take the kids to the park, wondering if there'll ever come a time where we can be masked without a mask and just breathe fresh air. As we're looking forward to a time when we're free of this virus, I'd like to remind us all that Jesus has set us free from the lockdown of sin and guilt. The freedom He has given us is everlasting, and nobody can ever take it away from you or me.
As an assignment for today, I'd like for us to write down one area of our life where we need freedom from sin. and then find out one thing that Jesus says about that particular type of sin. And let's hold to that teaching of Jesus. And when we do that, we hold to his teaching, then we will know, really know, the truth, which is Jesus himself. And Jesus will set us free from sin.